Yo yo, this is Enigmatica to Expert, Hardcore, I think for part 48. So yeah, we're working on the last two things that, that we need to do for the quantum tank. For the creative tank. So basically we're working on corium and neutronium. And the thing is now we need to build a reactor, and for that I think we need to okay, so all the uranium can go, right? Uranium, yeah. Is there still some uranium? Yeah, so because yeah, the thing is LU. This just gives plutonium, right? So, no, we need to, no, let's first use all of this guy here. So, still, holy shit, that's a lot. Hello? So, now we can then do another fuel run. But first we need to craft the reactor, right? So, it's really only 28. Okay, apparently. So, but we have now 55, right? So, the thing is, we need to craft then some, or we need to know what kind of reactor we need to build. So, let's go in here, have it again. We need to load, because we're using LEN 236, right? We have here this one, and we optimize for breeding. So we need in total 8 helium things. So helium cooler. So this one. We can either do it with a liquid helium, which we get from a supercooler, right? So, and this, wait, 8,000 millibuckets. Oh, what? How much is this? Oh, we have some stuff. Let's quickly craft this one, the supercooler, right? How much neutronium do we have? 9 stacks, nice. I think here was the magnesium deburied, right? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's craft this guy and we're missing 2 hard carbon alloy. No, this is indarium. Where's hard carbon? Is it here? Yeah. How many do we have? 25. Yeah, this is like these last task, right? So, and then we also need a helium. We also need a... Really? We also need a helium collector, so... yeah. So, helium collector. Yeah, so... I think we need 9 stacks, right? So... Wait, we can craft that? Okay, Is it really this? How do we get thorium-230? Ah, we need uranium-238 and decay haste. No, okay. Then never mind. Let's quickly wait for this, and then we can use the decay haste now. To kind of craft one dense helium collector, right? And this in turn then gives us the liquid helium, and then we can continue finally. So yeah. I think more thorium is not what we need. So, and then we can use the Len fuel, right? And we still need like 8 cooler, right? But yeah, this is then something that we do, and then easy. It is kind of the most important thing that we can actually do all of the coolers, because there are sometimes some weird coolers, right? So for example here, like 8 redstone. Okay. Yeah, we need the fluid infuser. So this can go here again. Here we need to do this. So decay haste can go. Nice. Now thorium blocks. Now let's look at helium. I don't think that we have them anymore. So So we have this. Yeah, let's. So, no, we basically need to. it's crazy. Yeah, we can. I think we can use this one here, right? So, and this goes then, I don't know, in here. So, now we need cooler masters. No, 8, right? So, empty cooler. So 4 times 4 is 16 steel. And tough alloy also 16. No. So, yeah. Let's put the stuff here and produce here some stuff. Yeah, liquid helium you don't really need, except for. Okay, let's rebuild here our nuclear reactor. By the way, why we're doing this is because I don't want to have to rebuild this. Like, yes, we need only the corium, but we need like 2 more californium, 250. And instead of like melting down now the reactor and doing stuff like this, so we are just doing this right now. And then we can easily. So, where does the redstone go? Redstone goes on top. Okay, and cryothium in the middle. Okay. So, redstone goes like. And then what? So, cryothium goes in the middle. Okay. So. Yeah, this is just use this website and then you're good to go. It's, you don't need to reinvent the wheel here. What you could also do is, I think we had it like here, right? Yeah. Because these, let's see. Okay, this doesn't work. Producing now 30,240 arrive. So now the next one is layer 242. So we need now layer 242. this one. We need to run it. And here you can see this is like, we need like 8 more. So let's do 8 more and steel as well. Wait a second. Okay. Holy shit, dude. We have a... What is this? So many dragon eggs. More than 4,000. Let's quickly do an upgrade, right? Yeah, in theory we could craft... What about dragon eggs, by the way? Pretty here. Yeah, we also need to craft some... we also need to craft some... what is it called? So in total, I think we also need to craft some fusion reactors now. Really, only 4? That's a little bit low. Okay. Really, only 4. Like, we meta buckets. Who doesn't have them? Angeseed we have. Really, this is the creative generator? Do it here. Yeah, so we need the neutron fluid, so I think we're doing, yeah, tritium, so. Let's actually get some more coal. Maybe let's prepare actually the neutron, the neutron seed, just to have some stuff there. So in total we need like, I don't know how many, at least some. So for the Benny to eat, we need 32, right? So, we need 32 mana diamonds plus 32. So, in total, and we want to craft them now. Because it's kind of the next big step and then everything is basically done. So, 32 plus 32. So, we have this. This also... No, now we're doing only mana diamonds. So, 32 plus 32. Plus 32. And this complex arcane mechanism, right? I think we don't need anything. Yeah, we need these drill speed upgrades, but we need some pumpkins. Yeah. Ah no, yeah, so we need like 1.5 stacks of diamond. I think we only need a stack, right? Because for pixie dust we need some, and for monopods. I think we also need them for the quantum link chamber, but I don't know if we want to do this. So yeah, we're doing this manually. Holy shit. Holy shit. We did all of the mana diamonds. We also need some more, I think. Because of the powering of Diamantine. But I think more mana we don't need. So, let's do this. So, because we need for Benny to eat 32 mana, go for it. Then for the Dragon Stones, we need to convert like 32. And for... what was the other one? Ah, the Nature Planet. Okay. So let's get like... and then we need like 32 Eyes of Ender with Terra, I think. Let's do like 8 or so, and then we can recraft them, right? Yeah. That's not enough. So, Nature Pylons, perfect. Okay, it's like 2 over, it's not bad. So, and with the last ones, we can then craft the Dragonstone, right? Yeah, so again, I hope this doesn't... Okay, perfect. So, and then we also have the Dragonstones, right? So now only Mana Pearls are left. How's this guy doing? Not bad. We're investing a lot of hours in there. A lot of stored up hours. Yeah, we also need to work on the... that is, I think, what we need to do next. We need to work on our ethylene setup. So, basically, what we need is... we need plastic, right? So... what is it called? No, not bioplastic. Oh, Geiger count. Yeah, I need for this. Right away. No, I think I need this one here. Hello. What is it called, dude? So solar. Yeah, we also need to do so. HDPE. So these guys. Because this one here, I think. Yeah, he as well, but for the tank. So, black hole, right? So, this one. This can't be replicated, right? Here, this gray plastic block, basically. So, it's actually pretty easy, but yeah. So what we need to do finally, after 500 years, we can remove this one here. So we don't need it anymore. Or not anymore is the wrong one, but we basically need to reuse it. So yeah, so oops. So first thing that we do is we upgrade our water source. So that's not good. Yeah, let's quickly do this. And then we can reuse it. So, yeah. So, let's see how we're doing here. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know about the lapis cooler. So now, what we need is we need a compact machine. So, and basically we need to yeah, I think, do we have? Yeah. So and gold. No. Here. I can't switch. So, so let's see how fast this one here is going. So what you can do is you can actually automate the power gen here. I think we will go somewhere over here. I hope this is enough space. Otherwise we're a little bit, yeah. Okay, let's, I think we need to, yeah. All right. Oh fuck. Yes. No. Come on, bro. Yeah, maybe we have to put like one higher. Yeah, I think so. So, la, la. So, something like this, right? And then we can put this here. We also need kind of a... yeah, so then we need to get the crusher, right? Let's get a flux point. 2 points on flux. 4 more left. Okay. So, flux. Oh, and not... Okay, you know what? Let's actually activate here the hard carbon and I think the magnesium deborate. It's not something that we need that urgently right now, but yeah. Okay, first of all. So now these guys should produce, right? I hope this stays on, like, yeah. Okay, so basically, because that's not a point, right? We can output that stuff to the top. So. And now we need basically oxygen, which we so hydrogen. No, I think not. Okay. Right. And this guy here also needs... both of them need water. Okay. And now we need the oxygen. So, yeah, first of all, let's craft like the PRC, right? So, how fast are you? So, we need an enrichment chamber, right? So, why is it lagging, dude? So, and then we need some steel, right? Some circuits. just some steel. So, let's reprocess all of the Len 238, right? Huh? Shouldn't the be this full at some point? Yeah. So, then let's look here further into this. All right. So basically, what we need to do is we need to get this out. The thing is, I want to actually put it... we can't control that, right? So... let's do something like this, right? Fucking hell, dude. Oh, man. Okay. Time to buy. So this is basically useless now. Again, enrichment chamber. We need 2 more buckets then, right? So, bucket, 2 more. Steel, 6. And then some mech stuff. So, yeah, I know I need to refuel that, but okay. So now, what do we don't need? We don't need the plutonium, right? We need the americium. So everything that is plutonium, we don't need. So we got some tiny. Oh, nice. And I think we can do some Len, right? Oh, 4 more. Let's do this real quick, and then we can, in the meantime. We can craft what? A rotary. How many singularities do we have, by the way? 6. Oh, that's nice. So, yeah. So we need a tank. And some next stuff. Do we need a control? Yeah. 6. So let's quickly craft these 2 guys. And then we need like 4 redstone and some gold. And some glass, of course. I need 4. So, I'm gonna need some upgrades and 16 and hello. Here. Alright, so alright, so basically how does it place? Okay. So, and then we can why not? This game, dude. Why doesn't it output? Automatically. Ah. Or does it? So for for fluids. Bro, why? I don't understand. Why won't you? And why do I have to do that like 5 meters above the ground? Oh fuck, we have a lot of dynamic things. Yeah, we need to then place it here. So, right. Okay, and gas is from the back. Okay, so and let's do something like this, right? And then maybe something like nah. So, yeah, I think we can put like something like this in here. And then, yeah, I don't know. Site config voice. So absolute madness, dude. Okay. I think we have one of these. We have one of them left. Hello. So right. Oh, we have actually 2. So, yeah, dynamic things, by the way. We need a draw. Or should we do something with them? Now we can put them in an enrichment chamber, and this is then what we need, right? But yeah, we can also craft that like outside. No, we don't have another machine in there. Okay, this is now barely done. These can go over here. What about them? Oh, we have so much stuff. Yeah, tritium. That's kind of crazy. So, reprocess that fuel. So, time to say goodbye to these guys. Now we need in physics we trust. What the hell? So just need to make enough space for all of them. So so the next one is Leia. Holy shit, 16 only. Maybe we need another TVU fuel run. Really only 16? Okay, basically we need to so, but yeah, the cryothium coolers, they are the most important one, or the most difficult to acquire, I would say, especially early game. So you maybe need to go with a little bit more suboptimal design. So okay, with this. Okay, how does it look like? Okay, 4 bottom, 4 top. And then we have here, okay. Something now. And right, it was redstone, yeah. So let's see how fast this is. So if you want, you can actually, if you have a thorium farm, you can like really farm that, literally. But yeah, what we are trying to work on now is actually these guys. We need also the fusion reactor at some point. But yeah, let's see how much mana we have, and then we can let's see how much mana we have, and then we can do all of the ender pearls, right? So let's get some coal in here. 24. Because I think from depleted, right? Ah, okay, we only get Kurim. Never mind. Thought we might get some Americium back. But yeah, this is like kind of a really interesting story. If you wanna watch a very good physics video. Again, a little bit skeptical. The German, a little bit skeptical about physics, but this is actually a very good video about. Actually, it's in the the core is somebody tried to falsely claim they discovered a new element, because basically up until I think the Neptunium, this is basically the first element that you cannot, it doesn't naturally occur. This is why we use uranium for fission reactors, because it actually naturally occurs. It sounds dumb, I know, but bro, what is this? No. Yeah. So, let's quickly turn that into pixie dust, right? What? Does it actually use mana? I'm missing one. This doesn't use mana, right? Okay, weird. So, pixie dust done. Yeah, to get back to the point. So basically, in the end, it's just one guy who falsely claimed to have discovered a new element. Because you actually need to synthesize them, and this is how actually nuclear fission was discovered. It wasn't somebody like it was Enrico Fermi, a very highly respected and accomplished. He also won the Nobel Prize, by the way. Physicist. He actually wanted to create new elements, and he then thought, okay, how do you create new elements? Yeah, you just there is some nuclear physics going on, but you just need to shoot a proton to a very dense kind of nuclear core. So basically uranium. I don't know what he used. I can't really remember, but he used basically a very high core. Or a very high, very dense core. And what he then did, he shot a neutron against it. And then, because he thought like, okay, we just need to check some, because basically you shoot a neutron to a nuclear core, and then you kind of check, okay, against what new elements did you create? If you wanted to create some, you basically have to check, okay, which elements. Basically, you have to do it in reverse. You have to check, okay, did you create any existing ones? And if not, then you can claim that you created a new one. So And he just said, yeah, because of shooting a neutron against something like this, right? This should yield, I don't know, at most nuclear cores from the like very heavy ones, like up until, I don't know, 100 or so, or like 100 protons or 150 protons. But the problem was he didn't look far enough. So basically, then I think a German team actually tried to reproduce the results. Also got the same kind of light spectrum. This is how you check what kind of elements you got. And then they found, yeah, they had something like krypton and barium or something like this, like very light elements. And then it was like, yeah, we can create nuclear power that way. And again, over the years, this was like in the 30s, right? Before we even, like, because Enrico Fermi is the inventor, unfortunately, of the atomic bomb, or also work on that. So, people didn't know that this could work or works like this. But yeah, up until then, or from then, the technology actually matured like really heavily. The only really two catastrophes we had in our lifetime from nuclear fission is really Chernobyl and Fukushima, right? Fukushima, it's a difficult topic. I'm not that sure about it, like what happened there and so on. But oh, okay, which one do we need? We need the 47 and the 46, right? So 47. So 45 is not what we need. 43 is also not what we need. So 47 and 46, right? So I'm not really that informed. Oh wait, we need a lot of what happened there. So, but this was also I don't want to say a heavy negligence, but at least quite some like safety precautions that should been there but weren't. Nice. That's not good. Okay, this is now HEC M247. So we need to go here. HEC M247. And then let's run this. And this is how we need to do it now. So let's get some lapis cooler in here. Perfect. Yeah, maybe we need to do another thorium run. I don't know. Looks like it. So same setup, but only this time some lapis cooler. Or at the bottom, no, lapis. So but Fukushima, Chernobyl is a really different story. This is where a lot of stuff actually happened that could have really been prevented. It's not necessarily the design that was the problem, I would say. Like, the design was or played a role in that. But you can think of that basically as a race car driver, right? If you're an experienced race car driver, you can, or it's not about can, but it's easily for you to control a car that tries to break out very easily, right? Or you should have at least some experience with it. And that was kind of the problem. The design of Chernobyl was a very powerful and cheap design. Powerful in the sense that it produced a lot of energy for the materials that you need to invest. But it was a very unsafe design if operated incorrectly. Basically, I think I already talked about this a little bit, but I think it's important to understand, because a lot of stuff is like green energy and so on currently are the topics in politics, right? But I think it's important to understand or wait a second. Do we have some? I think we have some californium, right? Yeah, we have some 252. Because this one needs it. Nice. So, no, we need 49 plus 52, right? So 52 plus 49. What? How much do we get out? Oh, we only get like 6 out. 16, which is like too short. But can we use... but we can use then 52, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. No, we need to leg F249, so that's basically the leg F249. So again, back to square one. But yeah. But this is, but I think this is very important to understand this if you want to talk about nuclear energy. That yes, if a catastrophe happens, this can have like very heavy downsides. Like the risk of running a nuclear reactor wrong in a wrong kind of manner can lead to very heavy and severe consequences. So this is the 250, but we need the 52, right? So no way, bro. One is missing. You know what? Different strategy. I don't care anymore about this stuff. Bro, what? How much does this give? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, right? Let's use this and let's see. How much do you give? Let's see. Okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, this is kind of what happens when we operate it wrongly. But what is it? It's hack F251, right? Hack F251. So I usually until 10,000 and then we can... so let's see, hack F251. Oh, nice. This takes a little bit too long. Let's see if we wasted here our stuff. Yeah, this is like the last thing. Yeah, back to back to Fukushima, like Chernobyl. There's a really good, also a very good series out there explaining what happens. Like there are multiple videos out there. What kind of the decisions were and so on. It's also, I wouldn't say an event of unfortunate coincidences, but there was a little bit of a role in there. The thing is, this reactor design, it had basically the so-called positive void coefficient. So usually what, like in very basic terms, what you want is you have your fuel rods, right, where you have some uranium in there. And this uranium you basically shoot with neutrons, and then the neutrons basically split, like you from one nuclear split basically of an atom, you generate, like you put one neutron in, you get like 3 out. So and they have some varying velocities and so on, and kind of the probability of hitting another nuclear core depends on how fast you are, and basically you need to kind of shorten them down, but you don't want to have, or like shorten them down, but to kind of reduce the velocity of of them to some degree, to increase the probability of actually another nuclear reaction. But what is important is this nuclear reaction, it generates heat. And usually your fuel rods, they are kind of covered in or surrounded by water. Basically what happens is the fuel rods heat up, right? And then they heat the water because the water is surrounded by them, and then it generates steam, basically making it a void. This is what's the void in this void coefficient is. And then you have basically two types of reactors. Either you have a positive void coefficient or a negative. I can't remember which, but it if you have one of them, it increases the probability of kind of reacting again, like increases the reactivity of the reactor. Or you have kind of a negative void coefficient, then you basically slow down the reaction. And this was basically the problem of this design of Chernobyl, that they had a positive void coefficient, and they also had this xenon trap, which basically means the stuff, right, the uranium, this gets converted in other elements because they basically you're reacting it into different elements, and this is one of this elements is xenon, and xenon, and this is kind of the problem, is a very good neutron absorber, so it very heavily reduces the amount of reactivity that your reactor can give you, and that is kind of the problem. And what you also have is so-called control rods. Control rods are also there to control the reactivity of the nuclear reactor, such that not enough or that not all neutrons basically lead to a second chain reaction, right? But I think I jinxed it now. Yeah. 52 is unfortunately news, not 7. Can do another. No. We just need to find like one more. But yeah. Can't we really get this? No. HEP 248, what is it? Ah, this is berkelium. But I think we don't have any berkelium, right? Yeah, but we still have some curium left here, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's actually search for some dragons. I don't care. Where do we have to go? Maybe okay, the other way around. Let's go to the jungle, I would say. To search for some dragons. But yeah, we could have like also okay, here's some tiny islands. There's some of this stuff. Oh, wait a second. I think. Can we go to a Hydra? And maybe kill her? With Era of Draconic Fire? Let's see if this kills her. What is she doing over there, dude? Yeah. Yeah, let's see here a little bit. If there are some dragons, right? Ah, there's the second one. I think she can't hurt me, right? Yeah, this is kind of the problem now. Because yeah, we need to kind of melt down this reactor, right? But I think we will do that a little bit in a more safe space and not over there. Yeah, please, some dragons. In the desert, usually there are also some dragons. But apparently not in this one. Alright, so dragons, please. What is this? Oh, there's a desert myrmix. Nice. I didn't know that this could spawn. Oh, there's one. Oh, poor guy. Ah, wait a second. Empowered Estonia is what we need. That's how you do it. So boys, Californium 250 is done. Now let's melt down the reactor. So, Californium. What can we do with that? We can... Yeah, let's get like... advanced... I don't know. It's lagging a little bit. So we have now the 4 RTGs. Oops. That we need. The 4 RTGs that we need. And then we are basically now... Yeah, we can use some reactor meltdown to... No. So, to melt down the reactor. But we're basically doing now what Chernobyl shouldn't have done. We are trying to melt down the reactor now for the curium. Because today I actually want to have the creative fluid tank. Because I think then there's not that much left, such that we need to do, yeah, we need to do some things, right? But so let's melt it down here. And I actually melted down a reactor on accident before. Because it's a little bit tempting to use nuclear craft here as a fuel source. Or as a, not a fuel source, as an energy source. But I think the fusion reactor would be the better choice. So yeah, let's do it like very easily. Unsafe design. Who needs cooling, right? So. Isn't even that bad. Crazy. Yeah. So. Curium. Thank you. The thing is, it's like really hot. And that's kind of the... Ow. Yeah, luckily the draconic armor, it protects you from stuff like this. But... I just have to, I think, do kind of the area, right? So this should remove a little bit. Hey, I saw you spawning, dude. That's not cool. Yeah, maybe this is also a good kind of method for killing mobs, right? Oops. Yeah, I think spikes are better if you want to do something like this, right? Like the method we used. Yes, das. I think, yeah, they're over here. So like this, right? Yeah. That was the nuclear reactor. Emphasis on was. So, current buckets. Alright, now it's time for fusion reactor. Fusion. So, how much neutron fluid do we need to get out here? I don't even know how to build this. Quite right. Okay. First of all, let's build like 4, right? Because I think we need some coils, right? These electromagnetic coils. Or electromagnets? Yeah, fusion electromagnets, right? Superconducting electromagnet. This is where we need a bunch of... And elite plating, holy shit. So, okay, let's do like 64 flux, right? Bro, what is wrong? Wait, it's still going in? But why though? Wait. Huh. Yeah, okay. Just need some black quartz, right? Alright. Okay, 32 is missing. Yeah, now we need like... Can we do... We need like 4 machine chassis. 4 times 4 is 16, so... 16 elite plating. How can we do... Okay, we're missing like 1 aluminium rod and 2 copper casing, so... Aluminium rod. And... No, there's a signalum. Yeah, this is also something that we need to set up then. here these metal formers and so on. So chemical reactors. Let's go. Hello. How many do we need? Okay. 2, so 8 range. The other stuff is tough alloy. 2 need 16 for. So I hope this is enough. It was the other way around. So this is 4 fusion reactors. Let's see how much black quartz. Yeah, flux. And obsidian. I think I will never learn the recipe, right? Yeah. All right, fusion reactor time, right? Let's build this one here. 98, right? $98 divided by 16 is 7, so 7 plus 14. Emeraldos and what is the other one? And all right, by the way, I only need 1. Yeah. Split the fusion reactor. We also wanted to build maybe the neutron. The neutron seed. First of all. Wanna have it big. Yeah, fusion could maybe be a valid alternative to this big fusion reactor design, or this turbine. So I need to know now how to do this basically. So I would say so what we need, and because I think fusion is not enough, we need this fusion connector. Yeah, and how far you basically go out, this is kind of I would say the challenge, right? How many do we have? That's not bad. Alright. So see you in a bit, and then. So I think. Wait. There should be some electromagnet. Oh. Now let's use this one. So, yeah, we'll just wing it, I would say. We'll just wing it. So, yeah, first of all, let's go here inside and do the necessary steps. I think something like this should work, right? So, I think now we need these 4 connectors, right? So, maybe 2. Let's do connector. Let's do a size 2. I don't know. And then it's kind of the question how many we need, right? So basically what you do then is you place this one here out. So, and then I need to check how we're going to do this. But yeah. Okay, so now I have a working setup here. And yeah. We just need to build it. It works. I don't know what the problem was, but so we need 160 of these electromagnets. So how many fusion connectors do we have? I think so. Fusion. $320. Okay. I think it's time to yeah. How many are here already? 8. Okay. Interface. So, Mic. Flux. And yeah. Add a wrench. So, yeah, let's just build it here. I don't really mind. We need some more cables, right? What is this? There's a compressor. I don't think that we need that actually. So now this guy should have some. No, for our very easy. So, How can we do over clock? We need IC2 coolant. Okay. How much IC2 coolant do we have? How much can we do with it? Okay, we need a little bit more. Because yeah, we want to set up now all the... we also need some... So we get like 3, okay. So 4 more. Okay, quick thinking. We need now 6 tin plates, 2 circuits, and... six tin plates. So, tin plate. Boys, if you don't fuck off, man. I need to go to sleep. Copper. Nice. Circuit, right. So, overclocker. And now I think, right? We can craft these, this stuff. And now we need aluminium rods. So rod. This one. We could build kind of a lathe, right? Because this one here is like 160, you know. So yeah, we need to do some more overclocker and actually, how's it called? A metal former, right? So, then we can also do the solar panel, right? So these guys, right? We just do then an iron furnace, some iron plates, and these tin cables, and then we can upgrade them here, like with an LV transformer to this. Here with an MV transformer, right, and then here with kind of a medium this battery, okay. Like you can do the bronze item casing, cables and so on. And then basically because again we need them to some extent. So 320, let's go. But first, let's focus on these guys. Dude, is bronze still doing here? Is it here? No, it's copper. Oh my god, dude. First we need to get like a bunch of bronze. Ah, we didn't have the ejector upgrade, so ejector upgrades. What are you doing? Yeah, maybe we can do some more. So let's get like 2 more buckets, right? Oh, I see. Yeah, the IC2 coolant is kind of the most important thing. And we also need another metal former, so let's do that. Circuit. Need 2 chests. And yeah, that's what we need to wait for now. It's a little bit slow, but hey. Ah yeah, bucket, so we can do now, how many? Again, 6 and a circuit. Tin plate. So, I think we also need casings, right? So I think we need those guys, right? And I think, for what do we need this one? Steam turbine. Okay, nothing. Iron. Fence. No, I think we need the tin item casings, so these are the most important ones. And then we can, yeah. Let's get like 10 of those, right? Then. And yeah, shortly we need to, because we need these coils, right? So, 24. So this means like copper, I think 8. So iron. So yeah, and the ejector can go here. Now let's do the tin cables and cable, right? So these guys, and we need. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's iron. I only just need tin cable. No. It's important what you encode there, so... Cable. Like 2. Huh? Let's get some IC2 coolant. And then let's overclock these guys into oblivion, right? Yeah, sometimes this doesn't react. So, hold on. Yeah, I think 12 is enough. So yeah, we need to do this now 3 times. So, no. 3 times 6, yeah. So, 3 times 6 is 18. We need then 3 times 2 is 6. And then, okay, we also need like 6. Hello? Oh. So let's put this stuff in here. Yeah, you can like overclock this shit to oblivion, but I think 12 is like really high amount, so... The thing is more we need to... I think there's still some left, right? Yeah. Again, I wouldn't go into industrial craft. So, time to fusion, right? So, flux point, we need like 3. No. And then we need, yeah, way more ender conduit, so, conduit, it's 128. I don't really mind. I think something. So ender, no, electromagnets. Perfect. So, all right. So first, let's place these guys in this shape here. So, and then basically we need to do something like this, right? So. No. Oops. Come on. So, yeah, then we... Yeah, it's just building this stuff, and then we need to put in tritium, and then I hope this shit works. Should be 160. So basically need to power all of the electromagnets. And basically use like 2 sides for this, and then here we can, yeah, maybe everybody. So next thing up is and the same thing goes, yeah, I don't know, here. So everything should light up green here. So we need to avoid output overflow. And then we can start the fusion. And then we need to wait. And now we have here some neutral fluid. Again, we need to wait until we have like 500 or so on them. But in the meantime... Oh, wait a second. Oh, fuck. Okay. We can get out again. I can get in and out again. Because basically now we need to do the following, and that is we need to we need to craft first of all these ultimate catalysts, which is like okay, and also we need to craft these guys here. So we need to do some recipes because we need a lot of things, I think. Super cooler, we don't need any more. Fuel reprocessor, no. Like a lot of the stuff that we encoded right now is pretty much useless. So solar panel, right? The 2 things that we need to do for this is no. First of all, this one, right? Second one is then this one and plastic. This one. Then we need to do this one here first. And then we can do these guys, right? And please use here the circuit. So this should bring us quite some, yeah. And also I would say we do the copper cable, right? So plastic. So then manufacturing, that's a premium armor core. Yeah, these armor cores, we don't need them anymore. It's a little bit cleaning up here and repurposing this stuff. Because yeah. So Let's do some solar, right? Okay, perfect. Then we need to craft the tanks, I think now, right? For these black hole tanks here. So, gray plastic. No, wait. So, gray dye. Can do that, okay. And so enrichment, right? And so we can like easily count how much stuff we need. So we need basically this twice, 2 times how many black hole talisman do we have? I think we have 16, so 32. Okay. Yeah, and then we just take it out again. Don't need this anymore. Perfect. Now let's... Because the question is kind of, do we need this tank anymore? No. Okay. Then same kind of thing, right? So this is where we need like 16 or so. Again. Just take it out and let's see what we need kind of for the remaining. I think we need black hole. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Plus 4. So in total we need 8. So no, not void, right? Let's look in here. This is a little bit chaotic here, all of this. No, void, I think it's called. What do we need? No, not void metal. I just want to do this one here, thank you, my dear friend. So, I think we can actually do everything, right? Except... Oh, was that... Wait a second. So, and here. And now the question is kinda, can we do... Hehehe, boys. We can do... Yeah, we need like 2, right? Now we only have needed 1, but black hole. Wait. Wait. With ultimate fluid tank. Okay, you know what? Then let's don't craft this like this. So, talisman. Machine casing. So, 16, right? Gray plastic as well, 16. And plastic we need like as well 16. So and then fluid. Void. Hello. Bro, what is the problem? Oh, fucking hell, dude. Does it actually need to have something in there? This is inactive. Short break. Sometimes I hate this game, like, to the core. Oh. I didn't notice. Why is this game like this? Wait, what? Yeah, here we need 4, and here we need 4 as well. What? Signal, neutron. Oh, we need to craft a lot of neutron fluid. Ooh, I didn't notice. No. But I think we can easily, with the ultimate. Same thing here for UU meta, right? And liquid DNA. Yeah. Hold on. We need a creative fluid tank. Twice. Why? Why do we need 2? Hello? Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's see how much neutron fluid we have. You know what, let's get the plug here. Why do we need 2 creative fluid tanks, dude? Yeah, let's... I just want to do it today, okay. No. Why do we need 2 of these guys? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, because then we need the power setup again. Oh man. And all the other stuff, but whatever. Okay, think about it. Let's do like 64, man. Come on. I just want to craft this right now. Wait, what? Holy shit. Okay, let's get some upgrades. Let's get a void upgrade. Let's make it smart. And I'm still playing smart, man. So, no. Huh? Oh, thanks, guys. All right. Hello. Okay. That's what I thought. So, ethanol was over here, right? Black hole sun boys. Yeah, I think we need like a little bit more ultimate ingots, but 12 or so more. We have to create a fluid tank. Woo! But we need it twice. How many buckets do we have, by the way? 24, yeah. But I need to check how this guy works. Okay, bend to eat. We also need to then kind of work on this next. Yeah, we need it twice because the game is fucking dumb. But hey, I didn't see this. Which we could work on, I think, next. Oh, we need to do rocket fuel because why not? Some neutronium. By the way, how many neutronium ingots do we have? Okay, let's do some list red. Let's get one of those. Oh, can do crafting seeds. Yeah, I think you need this one here, right? And then we need as well. Yeah, that's on me that I removed them. So then of course we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 supremium. Missed. So 8 supremium. Then we need blocks of supremium, right? So 4. And then yeah, we have everything. Neutron, so neutronium. Let's see how many we have. Wait, is this locked? Yeah, this locked. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's only 7 ingots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We've almost, because we can actually with neutron fluid, right? Neutron. We can do a neutron ingot. But we need like 4 more for the crux. And 11 here. And a little bit more here. But yeah, we only like 2 ultimate singularities. This one here is like rather easy. We have most of it, I think. And then like 11, and then you need this. Because I think you don't need them really, right? Yeah, okay, like maybe 2 and 1 here, and 1 here. But nothing crazy anymore. Okay, perfect. Let's actually do this, right? What do we need to waste it on? Okay, titanium, iridium, alloy. Waste it on what? Kind of use it on? No. Because then we can craft the neutron seeds. With tier 4, okay. What is tier 4? Is it void? Like void essence. It's really thaumium. Crazy. We of course need another star. So. I hope I still have tuned one here. Somewhere. Maybe not. It needs to be 2 minerales, right? Okay. This needs only like 6. So then let's do it. Should be, yeah. So, saving on 8 data stars. Perfect. Yeah, we need to do this as well. So now the problem is this doesn't work, right? Wait. Why is there a hole in there? No. Alrighty, McKnighty. We have a very good foundation, I would say. And it's time to do the other remaining bragging rights quests, right? So I think next one is actually the creative one here. So this guy. For this we need some Benny to eat finally. But yeah, just to give you a quick overview of what we have here. Yeah, we also need the rainbow generate at some point. We need these guys and these guys as well. This we have. This one, I think this one we have as well. Yeah, we need like to do one more because cool things. And then yeah, of course we need to. But the pellets of RTG are pretty easy to automate. I think we can actually see how many we need. So here we need 4. Here we need 12, so 16. And here we need like 2 again. So yeah. And then we also need to do some of this stuff. Right? So these are wake cores and so on. Solar array we need like twice. Draconium chest we also need to fusion craft it at some point. We need to do some large storage upgrades. That was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Maybe we also do the black hole loop, right? And also these ones. Right? Not that big of a deal. Crystal matrices, but this is kind of the end game item where we also have for the creative gas tank. But yeah, one of the next things that we want to do is actually doing the infinity catalyst, like this one. We will farm neutronium for sure. The 2 things that are missing here is this ultimate stew and the cosmic meatballs. The rest we have, or like Benituit, kind of an exception. This we will manually craft. Atheum stuff, block of enhanced endiam. Also block of evil infused iron. We have all of that. And yeah, this is what we then put in a tier 3 one. Then we need 11 plus these 2 ultimate singularities, right? When we have them and also the neutronium, then we can really go into there. Let's just let this collect here a little bit more, and then yeah, maybe we even do. Maybe let's see. Oh, it's like really slow, yeah. Like we need like 4 more, and then I need to see how much neutron fluid we're actually wasting, or how much tritium. Oh, it's basically empty. Fuck. Yeah, we can only do like 1 more. It's kind of problem. Yeah. But yeah, whatever. We need like some more. Yeah, okay, but then let's actually do something about this. Let's actually get more tritium, right? How fast are you now? Need like 1 more. Because I think the essences as well, right? So this produces 3. Okay, like this is way more efficient then. So yeah. Let's wait for this, but let's place this which I know it can't go. But here we need this crux, right? If we have this, then we're actually good. Yeah, and then it's just playing through blood magic. The last issue. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 blood magic stuff. This everything we have. Stardust, we need some resonating gems, okay, but this one here then as well. But this like okay. We need to produce a little bit more starlight then, right? How much do we have? 7,000. Yeah, it's a little bit low. Yeah. But let's just place here one again. Stuff is easy. Yeah, the ultimate tank. Wait. We don't have the fluid tanks anymore. Okay. Yeah, this is maybe what we need, right? With primal mana and so on. And a huge amount of cactus. But maybe we actually produce like only 1 bucket and then we can fill this stuff out. Because this is what I need to check. I will check this real quick. If it is possible to clear out the creative fluid tank. It's kind of the idea. So, creative fluid tank. Let's say we have here some primal mana. Hell yeah. Because this is kind of the idea, right? Or do we actually need to do 2 creative fluid tanks? I don't know. But let's see. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode and bye bye.